Here we go. Okay. Just to go over again, obviously the video, Bob, we're going to talk about setup from face on and down the line was looking great. The main issue, and again, this is why you get your 899, your wedge is good because you were steep with the club. Top of the backswing, your backswing was pretty good. We're getting a nice better rotation there now. Now you can sort of flex and hinge and do this stuff with the knees. You're able to do this. But I think obviously previous movements or habit is creating muscle memory is this kind of over the top move, that sort of first shoulder move there, almost like your right hip's kind of going back there and then the shoulder kind of pops forward. And now the club, as you say, coming through your left forearm there, just coming down very, very steep. The feel you've got to try and do when you get that same good top of the backswing position now is that everything now is going to start working behind you and down effectively, which I think to some people a lot of times, because your power comes from your feel of energy and power comes from your right shoulder. Hence why when you feel like you hit the ball softer, you haven't hit it with your right shoulder. But what's happened is the club has worked more on a sort of down behind you kind of mode. So when we get down sort of into that sort of position here again, so the golf club now is more through your right forearm compared to where that one was more through your left forearm. Okay, so the angle of the club now is a lot shallower. When we're coming into the golf ball, the club now is working more from the inside. You can see your path and now the shaft itself more into the golf ball, whereas this one with the shoulder having gone forwards and the club getting steep, your club now is coming outside the line. Now what will happen obviously with this outside the line, you are going to react to that, pull in and not hit the ground too hard. In the next week, 2, 3, when you're in balls in here, if you're getting the toey thin shots, brilliant. Because it means you've got that club working shallower. Your brain is still working on instinct to kind of pull the club away from the ground and away from the hosel. Okay. Which in time your brain will go, I don't need to do this anymore now. Yeah. But if we can see some of those numbers there going, we obviously get the dots on the test there, get that sensation of the shallower angle of attack. That sort of 4, 5, 6 degrees number we're looking at. Yeah. Previously on this left and when you're like 8.6 was your highest one, when you're just literally coming down. Like I say, with an 8-iron or a 9 or a wedge, you can get away with that. You're a good player. Yeah? You put a longer club in your hand, you're going to struggle. Okay, so when the club comes back on a sort of shallower angle of attack here, it's a much better strike of the ground. I say you can see the strike on there, just a hair toey. But again, if a toey push to the right of the green's your bad shot, job's a good one. Yeah. Okie dokie, and then throws your follow. The good thing with the follow through now is the fact your lower half now looks very stable and balanced. So I like that. It feels
it, you know, and to some extent that's a strange feeling to have.
Yeah, you haven't had it for a while, I suppose, because you've been always. It's like when I say when you had before the knees, it was almost like you were sort of swinging through mud. Like you had to try and like put a lot of effort into the shot to not get a lot of results afterwards. Okay, buddy. Yeah. Very good. Well done.